Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact of the Day with me, Mark Lotsu. Picture the scene. A NASA mission, Gemini 3, 1965. Two astronauts have done something they shouldn't have done. They've sneaked a corned beef sandwich on board and they eat the corned beef sandwich. I'd like to think that NASA hit the absolute roof. Why? Because in zero gravity, these crumbs are just floating everywhere and they could get in people's eyes, they could get into electrical equipment, they could cause a fire. Everything could just go completely to pot. So what did NASA do? They banned bread from space. No more bread in space. So when you're on these long missions, especially in the ISS, the International Space Station, it's very difficult to get the ready-made meals and bring them up. So what they're trying to do is trying to grow their own vegetables, trying to make more of their own food whilst they're up there. There's a guy called Sebastian Marcu who owns a company, and this company's got the best name ever. It's called Bake in Space. And this company are working on producing a dough that is crumb-free. When it's bread, it's crumb-free. And they said at the moment it's quite tough and it's quite chewy, and it needs to be mixed on Earth because in zero gravity it's very difficult to get it all to mix together. And the other problem is actually baking it because they've got 1/10 of the power on the ISS as you would have on Earth. So the conventional ovens aren't really going to cut it. So they're designing a vacuum oven. A vacuum oven decreases the pressure inside the oven to the point where water boils at a much lower temperature. So therefore the temperature you need to cook the bread is much lower. Imagine the astronauts waking up to that smell of freshly cooked bread every day. That would be fantastic. The other thing they're going to do is grow their own vegetables up there. And also they're going to use bacteria which have been genetically modified to actually produce sugar. So they've genetically modified bacteria based on a plankton which uses sunlight energy and carbon dioxide and water, and it makes glucose, it makes this sugar, which is then excreted out of the cell. So they can harvest the sugar. The bacteria actually makes the cell and harvest it. Why are they going to all this trouble? What's the point of all this? Is it just so the astronauts have a great time? I think there's probably an ulterior motive here, because if you look at what's going to be happening in the future, we've got space tourism, and people who want to go up in space, they want to have, they want to have a sandwich, they want to have some nice fresh vegetables which have been grown up in space, they want to have some sugar in their coffee when it's up in space. So that's why I think they're going through all this. Plus, it is nice for the astronauts who are up in the ISS. If you enjoyed this, please hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. If you ever go up to space, try some bread, because I'm sure it'll be up there by the time you get up there. Peace out.